but it's a big if.
Yeah, the odd ball down. That usually produces nice things on the one. You can see that blue 2 getting kissed by the green 6. Really one of his bread and butters to start a little kill stroke with the tip on the bottom of the cue ball. Pretty big pocket the way he plays it. Little things changing. They're winning some lags. 2 consecutive matches.
An explosion of noise just as he got down to play that shot. I don't know what it was all about. Thankfully, it was potted.
Again, not being able to get totally down on the ball. And he just floated. Yeah, like that with the inside, like I talked about. Just accept what the table gives you. And he didn't expect it to grab that much, but he actually got the ball a little thin to the pocket. Now, does he have to add a little left spin to this? That way he doesn't land on top of the 8.
Queuing off the point in the middle pocket. I am not surprised. Overcut the 7. And now an opening. A chance for Asia to hit the front early. And that's been a rarity this evening.
Yes, it has. And big shot for Yapp. He hasn't been in this arena in some time. Hit that sweep with a lot of confidence. You know, when you get out of line on that first shot, it may not cost you immediately, but it tends to build, and that's what happened to FSR. All right, big draw stroke coming out of the corner where he's standing.
He should pot it, but I think in this kind of environment, anything's missable. Out of the traps. 1-0.
Leading by 1 right to 0.
Oh, just what you don't want to back up.
Ball in
that
hand.
First game win with a scratch on the break, and that one was on him. No kisses on the cue ball. So if anything helps you leave a mistake behind. Ooh, a little shave off the 5. Just a little bit. But whatever lets you leave it behind better, or nothing lets you leave it behind better than ball in hand. And I think he's just got to suck it up here and take on a tough 3-6 combination. Your ideal, of course, with the 2, with the rock in your hand, just try and get as close as you can and the line you like. Could try to tear it open. With ball in hand, he could draw up behind it. That would be the play to try and maybe open it, but I think at this level, and he's really good at those kind of combinations if he gets in line. Now you don't want to burn the extension though. I mean, this is open. Right?
The extension, please.
And you got a minute right there. You got ball in hand. I mean, you got to go with the gut. I think that's happened to Team Europe more in this Reyes Cup in a so-so situation, or let's say a questionable situation to burn the extension that I've ever seen. He's going to fall a hair behind it. Now, the key to these combos, you're not going to fire this. But don't try to baby it too much, making the pocket big. You know, something in the middle.
living on the edge, living dangerously, Team Europe.
The decision, wow, is he pushing out here? Can he not see the
Push
two?
out calls.
Am I being fooled here? Looked like he had a direct path at the two. I don't quite understand this.
Aloysius, it's your choice.
It looked like really a simple safety with a great margin for error, in my opinion.
Now there's a Hall of Famer, Mike Panozzo, editor of Billiards Digest. He will be inducted into the Hall of Fame. The man with the grey curly hair in the middle there, inducted into the Hall of Fame before the Mosconi Cup begins.
Yeah, truly one of the special nights in pool and last several years. And this is going to go. This is going to go. Don't think he was playing it. Not without position on the red 3. He was trying to get behind the green 6, but even from that distance, he took it on, and I still wonder why FSR didn't. I'll have to ask him, really.
Yeah, the Yapp shot was fortunate, of course, but he wouldn't have had the chance when he had a different decision been made.
Yeah, he's going behind the purple here. But what I'm saying is, you know, Yapp took it on from further away. He wasn't going to give it back to FSR. So again, why didn't FSR take it on?
And this is potentially tricky. Can't see the whole of the 2 ball off one cushion because of the 7. The whole of the 3 ball, sorry.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And now looking to tie another ball up. Well, he's going to try and give up ball in hand, but the problem is, you know, I think Yapp will take on the cross side bank on the 5 maybe. It's not that hard. He's going to play the safety, trying to maybe move the 6. Is he looking at the 3-9? Always talk about the Mosconi, you know, what leads to keeping the physical side is keeping the mental side, and I don't know about this one. Even though he switched it.
3-9, length of the table. Gaining a smile and applause from the great man, Efren Reyes. That is called going for the jugular.
Got a scratch in his first. Oh, much better connection. A friendly bump on the green 6. And he's set up pretty nice. He's going to have to play a nice shot from the 2 to the 3 to the 4. There's a lot of traffic now. The lefty can maybe reach over and get to this one a bit easier than a right-hander.
Yeah, not a roadmap by any means, but if you can sort out, as Jeremy said, 2, 3 and 4, then it becomes, on paper, simpler.
Yeah, he's played a real smart shot there too, simplifying the 2, guaranteeing that look at the 3 that offers a nice angle to move over for the 4. Now, he's got to get the speed right.
The extension, please.
He's got to avoid the 8. Now, this is all how you hit the pocket. Sometimes if you hit it a little, you know, how you don't want to hit it, the speed could be off and he could fall a little straight on the pink. I like his chances, though. And got that nice angle. And he'll come between the 6 and 9. No reason to back down and accept something long.
This is a big call early, but he looks calm. He looks focused. He looks very determined.
Little things make a huge difference, especially in these short races to 5 with so much at stake. And still look back to the past safety from FSR on the push out in the last game.
Just caught that one slightly fat, slightly too thick. That's why the cue ball hasn't travelled as far down the table as he wanted. Should still be okay, but there's always that qualification.
Oh, he's another one with those soft hands, and that's that transition and that stroke that I think there's really none better.
The magic number is 2. The magic number for Aloysius Yapp to be MVP, and far more importantly, the magic number for Asia to defeat Europe in the first Reyes Cup. Overcut. That would suggest a little let up in the stroke.
Yeah, and it's just again, he's played some good pool, but just hasn't put a complete match together. You kind of feel, anyways. Is he kind of going after this a bit, or is he playing behind the 9 maybe? The 3's tied up.
Extension, please.
Pretty smart to call the extension there, even though there is a ball tied up, and it could be a dilemma later.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do in a situation like this is to get down in 2 minds.
Tell you what, he may be shooting at this, trying to open. Oh no, he's playing behind the 9. Looks really good. He's going to open just a little bit. Good cover though, knowing the black 8's there. Did get the snooker. I don't know if he could jump this if he's got to go over the 9 and the 8. It just doesn't make sense. I think he goes behind the pink here, 1 rail. Gonna have to hit down on it a bit. And again, you don't, it's all about hitting the ball here with the 3-5 tied up.
Top priority. Chief priority. Hitting the 2. He didn't. It's now ball in hand.
Please start the shot clock.
Yeah, well, I mentioned he's got to hit down on it. I'm surprised he kicks at the ball really well. He's got to understand it's going to open up. I thought it would be more like a center ball so it holds its line. How's he going for position here? The 3 does go to the upper left. Got to deal with the 7 also. Yeah, caught the 7. And this got tricky near the rail with the cue ball. He may go for this to the upper left, even though it's steep. I think he's supposed to be fair. He's got that sweet stroke where the pocket opens up a little.
And it could be a rack winner.
Yeah, he's going to move the 5 a bit, but he should have the 4.
Oh, you beauty! You beauty, Aloysius Yapp! With a name like Aloysius Yapp, he could be a character in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And he's now 1 rack away from getting the golden ticket. To finish things off.
Thank you,
They
Rex.
might need the roofers in at the
Asia's breaking on the hill.
Aquino Stadium if he does
Leading
that.
by 4x to 1.
All right, the 2's over the pocket, so there will be a chance. And a good one. These connect pretty well. He'll have to go up table for 1 shot here early, and then most of the work on the bottom end.
His expression never changed. His demeanor never changed. This is so impressive. He's a man on a mission.
And just stay off the cushion. You can come 1 rail. No reason to involve the 2nd. Nice being aggressive with the cue ball there.
He's a Singapore national snooker champion, so using the bridge is no problem for him.
And I tell you, you know, again, he's just such a smart player, and his fundamental, for the most part, in my opinion, very set up for these slick tables and these big conditions. So just don't see the mistake happening, Phil. I just don't see it.
The overwhelming majority of this crowd, and all of those four, hope you are right, Jeremy. You normally are.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, he recognized some nerves maybe from some of his teammates at times today, and probably got back in the practice room knowing he's going to play late, and really started putting into focus maybe an hour or two ago, anticipating this situation.
He didn't make single elimination at the recent Hanoi Open. I actually wrote and said that his career was going in a negative direction in 2024. Not now. Not now.
No, and he kept just enough angle to push through on this 6-ball, coming 2 cushions for the brown in the side. Efren knows how tough it is when the nerves get going. He's talked about it during his career, and kind of sweating every shot still. And why not?
This crowd are waiting to exhale, cheering every ball potted now, even the most straightforward.
Yeah, he's going to dress up here after this 8. We may see a little something from Yapp.
Awesome Asia on the brink. Aloysius Yapp has put the cap on the inaugural Reyes Cup. That wasn't just a clinching point, that was a masterful match. He defeats Francisco Sanchez Ruiz comfortably, impressively, convincingly by 5 racks to 1, and Efren is there. He won't get on the table, but the other players do. Asia have withstood a European comeback to win 11-6. Jeremy, it is marvellous to see this in Manila.
To award that gorgeous trophy is Miss Emily Fraser, the CEO of Matchroom Multisport, for your winners of the inaugural Reyes Cup, Team Asia! Captained by the legend Efren Reyes, Aloysius Yapp, Kopin Yi, Duong Kwok, Carlo Viado, and Johan Chua. Ladies and gentlemen, the first ever champions of the Reyes Cup, Team Asia!